we take back from the class today? We talked about generosity, its seed. What are the two seeds of generosity? Surrender and oneness. So surrender is to live with the constant sense that I live in a friendly universe, that the universe has my back, and the life is my friend. I don't need to fight her. Whatever she brings me, if I can change it, okay. If I can't change it, let me remember Sri Aurobindo's words that in God's providence there is no evil, there is only good or good in the making. And let me surrender to the knowing that in everything there's the invisible hand of the Mother. And the second seed of generosity is oneness. To just remember that although I'm so convinced that I'm separate from all these bodies, actually I am one with all existence. So generosity comes from either wanting to give to the Mother in all existence or to give to myself in all existence. One is the way of the bhakti, one is generosity, the way of jnana. Now if this is my constant background consciousness that all is the Mother or all is myself, then I live differently. I treat others as I want to be treated. Do I like it if I do something wrong and someone's quick to point out my faults? No. So generosity is, when it comes to the fault of others, be like the night, cover it up instead of highlighting it. Generosity is to be generous with praise. Sometimes we praise in our mind, but we feel whatever, I don't need to articulate it. But I do need to articulate, because everyone's hurting so much inside from feeling not enough, right? And that one word of praise for that moment takes away that pain of the person, right? So be generous with your praise, generous with your time, generous with your judgment of people. Whenever you judge someone critically, if you give them the benefit of doubt, if you allow for a possibility that they are like this because something is bothering them or whatever, and dropping judgments is also a shade of generosity, isn't it? And basically an intention that doesn't want to hoard. Very often we hoard things because we feel if we give it away, we'll be impoverished. But we come back to what the Buddha said, if you knew the power of generosity the way I do, you would not let pass a single meal without sharing it. And it's not just food, it's ideas, it's something has worked for me. Am I generous in sharing it with others, or am I just wanting to keep it for myself? Because we human beings are very strange, somewhere we almost feel that if we give it to them and they progress, we'll be left behind, isn't it? So generosity is about just giving, and then we discover what the Buddha said, that the more you give, the more the universe pours into you. If you hold it to yourself, it actually loses its energy. But the more you give, the gift actually becomes richer inside you. So these are the different shades of generosity.